Okay, my phone. Someone called my phone, and I guess it stopped my my filming. So I'm going to continue with this. I don't know if I can get anybody else to talk, but just spoke with some people. I just spoke with a bunch of people who are homeless. Hey. Huh? You what?
I miss you when you first passed by.
Oh, hi. My name is Renata. How are you?
Good, fine.
Shake your hand. What's your name, sir?
Curtis.
Your name is Curtis?
Curtis Jones.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm still recording or not, but I was, oh, I'm here. Okay. So I was live streaming. Do you mind being on film? Okay. So I just parked my car and wanted to come out and meet some of you guys because I drive past here all the time, and I didn't know that there were all these homeless people here, and I want to find out what you guys need so that I can let City Hall know. I don't know what impact I will have, but I want to say something about this because this is not right for people to live like this, and other people are living well. So, you want to say anything?
Yeah, I mean, house, someplace to stay, someplace, or if not, can't immediately, at least some porta potties, some you can, use the restroom and wash your hands,
Yeah, porta potties. I'm hearing that. Yes, and I think it's utterly ridiculous that there's a porta potty on the other side of this fence that you guys can't use, but the security guy can use it. That's ridiculous. I don't care who owns it. You guys should be able to use. That's one of the things I'm going to definitely mention. How is your? How did you end up here, sir?
This was well, actually, a friend told me, and I had gotten, somebody gave me a tent, so I just came and set it up. I had one over there, and the police was sitting there for 2 hours, and I was cleaning up around my area, and they never told me that they're finna take our tent.
They took your tent?
Yeah, they took it and just destroyed it. Then I came in, they told me I had 1 minute to get what I wanted out, not 1 minute, 10 seconds to get what I wanted out of my tent. All I did was grab about 3 pair of pants. That's all I had time to get.
So they won't even let you be homeless?
No.
That's harassment. That's ridiculous.
And it was the sheriff department saying that they said they had a training group, right? So they handcuff us, take us down to the sheriff department and say we was under the influence, and then give us a ticket, and then bring us back.
Now, what is the purpose of that?
I don't know. They said it was some training, but what he did say was that he said that as long as we cooperate with him, that he won't he won't prosecute us for being under influence. And then he said
under the influence of
drugs. And then, And then he said that they keeping a track of us, for that to keep a track of us.
So they tested you for drugs.
No, they didn't test us. As long as we confessed, they didn't have to test us.
You confessed to being on drugs.
I didn't.
Okay.
That's what.
Other people, they confessed to it.
Yeah, confessed to it, and we got a ticket. And I told them the ticket, you got to go to court. And they said, no, you ain't got to go to court. We're gonna put this under the thing as long as you can cooperate. They was coming like once a week doing it,
So they're coercing people into signing that they're on drugs.
Yeah,
is it a crime to be on drugs?
I mean, part of it, yeah, it is. But then part of it, it's just I don't know what they do.
It's not a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing.
Though. It gotta be a crime.
Okay. I mean, it's definitely. I hope that everybody is drug free and alcohol free, but you shouldn't go to jail for it.
Yeah, but then when we stopped cooperating, going down there, then they came and destroyed our tents. They took our tents.
Wow.
And then the police sat there for 2 hours and didn't tell me, get your stuff, they're gonna come and take your tent. They didn't say nothing. They just sat there and waited for the garbage man to come to take our tents.
That's ridiculous. Oh, that's ridiculous. That just makes me so mad.
my mother, she was, my mother before she passed away, she was a drug addict, but she got herself cleaned up, got a place and stuff at least over when she passed away.
Okay.
But just I never, just not working as
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well,
most of my family gone, so I just really ain't had no place.
Yeah, it's hard. Someone down there said that they're going to be giving out eviction notices for all of you guys. This is sad. I thank you guys for sharing this. This is live streaming because we want the world to know how these city administrators are doing, you guys, and they're living good, and they're not doing anything to help people like you. So I'm going to City Hall on Tuesday.
And another thing is, I'm not a prejudiced person, and not like that. But me and my friend was sitting up last night, and you said, where the white people at?
Oh.
You don't see nothing.
That's a good point. It's mostly black people. Well, only black people down here that I see. Yeah. Someone is live streaming, and they're saying for you guys, good luck and keep positive. Stay strong. Pray. There is a God. God is real. God is real. Okay. And he's gonna send help for you guys. I don't know how. I don't know when, but it's gonna work out. And you guys get food. They give you food?
Well, people come by and pass out, but the city don't do nothing for us.
Well, I'm going to write all these things down, and I'm going to be talking about it on Tuesday, okay?
I understand that, it's a responsibility for us to do what we have to do, but there's something going on because you see so many homeless people now.
Yeah.
And then they taking away our stuff because we're in the public, like the sidewalk and stuff, but what we doing wrong?
Nothing.
Trying to live.
Nothing.
Somewhere to sleep under.
I mean, who wants to sleep on the streets?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to sleep on the streets, and then they want to kick you off of the streets. It's ridiculous.
This guy I know, he just sleep on the street. He just fall asleep. He got a little spot on the sidewalk where he just sleep. He don't got no chin or nothing. Yes.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I notice it seems to be more men down here than women too.
Yeah, I guess.
I've noticed that. Okay, well, God bless you guys, and I'll be back. Okay, I'll let you guys know what happens after Tuesday. They usually don't respond, but I'm gonna try. Okay. All right. God bless you guys. Thank you for talking to me. Okay. Okay, you guys. This is Oakland. This is Oakland, California. I can't. I have no idea what I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna say when I go to City Hall, but I know I can't drive by here every day and not do something to try to help. It's not right. It's not right that some people, that these city administrators are not doing their jobs. They do their jobs for some people, but not everyone. It's the haves and have-nots. I myself am a targeted individual, and I'll talk about that on another Periscope. But I'm wondering how many of these people are actually targeted. And I just think it's so sad, and everybody has a story, and they have a story. And I wanted to hear their story. They say they need porta potties, which is ridiculous because there's a porta potty on the other side of that gate right there. There's a porta potty over there, but it's for the security guard. It's not for them. They need housing. They need incomes. And I'm gonna go back and listen to this Periscope to see everything they said they need, and I'm gonna take it to City Hall. And I'm sure there's other activists who probably have already been down there talking about this, but they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about these people. Thank you. Someone just said you're a good woman and that they'll be following. Someone just said that on Periscope. It's not about me. Like I said, I thank you for your compliment, but I am a person who is targeted, and I don't know if you know what a targeted individual is, whoever just said that comment, but look that up. Targeted individuals, gang stalking, organized stalking, COINTELPRO. Look those terms up. We are persecuted people. We're stalked, harassed, followed, assaulted with directed energy weapons, all of this stuff, unbelievable stuff. But right now, it's not about me. It's about these people. For me, I have a place in my heart for these people. This could be me. This could be you. This could be our loved ones, our relatives. The one guy said that his father was a big politician in this city. I forget what he said his father's name was, but he said he was a big politician in this city. And look how he's living. Look how the son is living. This is ridiculous. He said some of those people at city council have been to his house. And he's living out here. It's ridiculous. This shouldn't happen. This should not happen. This shouldn't happen. Nobody should live like this. And then the highway patrol comes and tears their tents down. Tears their tents down. They come and round them up. 2 or 3 of them told me. They come and round them up in the middle of the night, handcuff them, and take them down to the police station to test them for drugs and put them on paperwork. Ferry Herrick says some choose to live like that. And you know what? That's hard to believe. But someone just told me that in this homeless camp. Someone just said that some of these people choose to live this way. And I've heard that before. I don't know what the reason is. I wish I would have met that person that's over here in this homeless camp that chooses to live like that. But I have heard that some people choose to live that way. I know that there are targeted individuals that choose to live this way because they are assaulted with directed energy weapons. And because of the assaults, they have extreme pain. They have extreme pain in their bodies. And so it's easier for them to live outside. Someone on Periscope just says, I want to move to California. California is a nice place as far as scenery and diversity and maybe even jobs. We might even have a few more jobs than a lot of places. But if you are a targeted person, and look that up if you don't know what that is, if you are a targeted individual, you do not want to come to California because the harassment is very extreme here. The police harassment is very extreme here. So it just, it just depends. But there's a lot of employment opportunities and things like that. But as you guys can see, I'm here right now at this homeless encampment. It's someone's first day here on Periscope. Welcome, Ms. Blasey. First day on Periscope. This is my first day on Periscope as well, you guys. And I'm not really up on my social media type stuff, but live streaming is something that I've been wanting to learn. And so this is my first live stream. And I chose to do, let's see, Ms. Blasey said ghetto. Okay, well, you know what? This is how these people are living. This is how they're living. And this is the best that they can do. And if you're doing better than this, then thank God. And don't take it for granted, ever. Because this could be you. The one guy in this homeless encampment, he said that he had a very nice house that he was renting. But he said they went up from, I think he said $700 to $1,500 or something. And so there's the encampment. It says Homeless Lives Matter Too. Okay, which they do. This will probably be my new activism cause, because I just cannot drive. I drive past this a lot, and I had no idea that it was here. And so now that I know it's here, and I've spoken to some of the people, I'm going to have, but I'm definitely gonna say something, and I'm gonna do what I can We all have to do our small part in this world to make it a better place. We're not going to depend on the government to do anything for us, because in my experience, they have not done much for the people who really need it. And this is what Oakland looks like. Someone made the comment, ghetto. This is what Oakland looks like. Oakland is very run down. But also, there are other parts of Oakland that you don't see. This is the part that you see when they want to tell you about the crime. But there's parts of Oakland that's very nice, actually. And they're pushing people out of Oakland. Because the rents are going so high in San Francisco. A one-bedroom is probably about $2,000 a month or more for a one-bedroom in Oakland. And so they're pushing people over here. About $2,000 a month in San Francisco. And so they're maybe even $3,000. So they're pushing people this way towards Oakland. So it's making our prices go higher. And I'm just driving to another location, you guys. So it's making the prices go higher in Oakland. And so they are fixing Oakland up because they want us common folks out of here, so that the people who can't afford San Francisco anymore, they'll move over here and they'll keep pushing us out further and further. So for that person who wants to move to California, do your homework first, because it's really expensive here. And I don't know which part you want to go to, but it's pretty expensive. Southern California, Los Angeles area is even more, costs even more than this area. So I'm just going to drive down here by City Hall, show you guys how close that homeless encampment is to our lawmakers in this city, who are doing absolutely nothing for those people but arresting them. And I have heard that they haul some homeless people away and take them to FEMA camps. I don't know how true that is, but I'm starting to believe it even more when several of those gentlemen told me that they arrest them. They handcuff them and arrest them and drug test them. I never knew that being on drugs was a crime. So I need to research that a little further to see what that's about. Why are they making these people take drug tests? I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all. I do not understand that. So I want to understand that a little bit more. I guess it's to get them on paperwork, so they can have them down as a drug addict. They do that with targeted individuals a lot. They deem them mentally ill, because once a person is deemed mentally ill, they can be discredited from there and nobody pays attention to them. And they can be treated a certain way by law officials because they're written down as mentally ill. So don't believe everything you hear when you hear somebody is schizophrenic or they're crazy. That's a label given to people who the government wants to outcast. Now, some people may have mental issues. Some people are forced into mental issues because of their lifestyle, such as homelessness. That will definitely, if you're out there any length of time, that could definitely cause a mental illness. The guy was saying how they're afraid at night. And I'm pretty sure you guys saw those BART trains. This is City Hall, right around the corner from that homeless encampment. These people are making really good money and they're living pretty good, but they're not doing anything to give services to the homeless people. This is our City Hall. This is where I come a couple times a month, and I actually get nowhere when I come. I get absolutely nowhere. All I do is get harassed more. I get harassed by the police. I get harassed by the city officials. I get followed by them. All of this, and this stuff is real. This is what it's like to be targeted. If you've never heard of targeted individuals, please look it up. It is a program that people who are deemed unfit for society for whatever reason. They're singled out, they're harassed, they're community-based harassed, they're ostracized in their community, families are turned on them, workplace harassment. All of that is real, you guys. It's real. It happens. I'm a witness. And the first thing they say is the person is crazy. That's the first thing they tell you. It's called a smear campaign. They tell you the person is mentally ill. That is to discredit them, so you will not believe them. Because someone in high places is trying to silence them. It happens to activists. It happens to whistleblowers. It happens to anyone who does not fall in line with the government. Anyone who poses a threat to the government. Anyone who is willing to expose government corruption or any other kind of corruption runs the risk of being put in a program like this. A person like me will not be silenced.